He's like, yeah, fuck land people. I'm gonna go hang out with fish people. Oh, this area right here. Oh, fancy, fancy. That's a disturbing. Very prickly octopi. Reynolds? You! Who you are? Oh, just... let's see what he looks like. Oh, just great. That's it. That is. Me mind's playing tricks on me now. Look, Reynolds, someone's come to visit ye at the bottom of the bleeding ocean. Oh, might be as you're a ghost, eh? Go on, foul shade. Feast yourself on me rotten soul. Got no use for it. A craftsman that but can't craft is no more pointless than a sea slug with a domin hammer. And that's what an insult to a bloody sea slug. Psych him up. Slash psych. You psych yourself up along Reynolds. You wouldn't be trying to raise me spirits now, would ye, spirits? What do you expect from a servant of the netherworld? I'm not a spirit, my guy. I am a real life person. Are you Reynolds? Yes? I feel like we've met. Though I wonder how you bloody well found me. This here means to be an underwater sanctuary, a place where I can give myself over to me work, far from distractions of the outside world. Yet here you stand. Now what's so damn important that you drive all the way down to the bottom of the bleeding out tempest to bother me? Huh? Oh, Yodon's lamp. God's curse me empty head, I've had not so much as I made a start. Oh, you embarrassment. You embarrassment. I'm worth less than a sea slug. Nay, the slime left me a sea slug. Me delivery dates long past due. Me workbench is untouched, and he calling myself a bleeding artisan. You've heard their beliefs, have ye? Bring light to them ruins. Been an act of deep religious and cultural significance. And it was my privilege as a craftsman to task with providing a ritual instrument worthy of the occasion. Yet just bloody well. Me mind's bleeding blank. It's just I've pissed away all my last of inspiration. Oh my guy. Tell me you've got Sumat to show me. Sumat will give me a muse right good kicking up the arse. Huh? What are you talking about, my guy? They want to honor the coming of these ancients, so their ancient lights got to blaze with the light of some kind of brightness, like sparkle of life caused by in a crystal. Just being sparkly not enough. It's got to dance with joy of sorrow and sense of hardship endured. You know what I mean? Hey, sure. And render ray and the crystal you discovered at the end of her journey. Maybe Reynolds could find inspiration in that. Yes. Render ray. Render ray. I got just what you need. I've let the rondo down there, but more than I've let myself down. Might as well go back to mending killers. Crystal once belonged to the Arbert's companions. Sure. What's you got there? It's striking beauty. It shines with heartache and laughter and the transcendence of life. Like the turmoil of history made manifest. I can see the brilliance of the crystal's legacy. He never captured such a gleam. If he labored 100 years. But bugger me if I don't mean to try. Me tools, goddamn ye. I must set the work beyond the feeling fades. Okay. He says so himself. Reynolds? Illuminate the land. I can feel it, a vision forming in my mind. Step aside, lass, and let me itching hands get to work. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Get to work. I'm done. Taking the wonders that Crystal showed me and channeled them into a new shape that befits Undo's spiritual character. Is it a fish? Oh, shiny. You made that very quick, very big. Not a bad job if I do say so myself. And to think I was this close to hanging up me hammer after studying the craft of them ancients. I mean, across the length of an and breathed of Novarant and gobbled up every scrap of crafting wisdom that I could find. No matter which technique I tried, it worked just no comparison. Couldn't even figure out how to put them damn buildings together. Mystery for the ages, but drew me here in the first place. Took me workshop, got the forges burning, and lost me bleeding will to craft. Thank the gods for that crystal of yours, or I might never have gotten back to it. I won't pry into your business, but I reckon your little miracle there just been through the kind of journey that they sing songs about. That goes over the memory it holds, just speak directly to your heart. I can still feel them coursing through me. The inspiration's not fading away. They're welling up, but stronger and stronger. Give me a chance, and I reckon I could weave the crystal saga into other things as well. Bugger me, I almost forgotten the Undo's commission. You drag that lamp over to the closest Arath. And for me, I'll stay here and dream up new armaments for you to try. Yes, sir. Oh, is he gonna be? Nah, equipment rewards will become available collection based on the role request you ever completed. Okay. Well, I completed a role quest. I want gear. I actually never claimed this gear on my main. I should probably do that. Honestly. I should probably do that. What does this look like? Ooh. I mean, I dig it. I dig it. Helmet, not so much, but it's not bad. I've seen worse helmets. What does the katana look like? Not bad. It's not bad. Yes, yes. Okay. Oh, we got our katana and stuff. Hey, lookout point. Sash lookout. The workbench. This facility was built by the Crystarium native, a genius artisan seeking to escape from the distractions of the outside world. Although he simply calls the place his workbench, the mundane naming is at odds with the fantastical concept of forge-constructed malms beneath the ocean. Cool. Anyways, I guess we're going back here. Whoa. Sir. What is it you have there? I have a giant lamp. The sacred lamp! Then there have been this one who has kept his promise. My people tell me of many deeds you have performed in the name of aiding the cops. And now you've come to me, bearing the light that we had almost surrendered hope for ever seeing. We can doubt your purity no longer. Your rivals was the will of the ancients. Yes, the time for fear has passed. Take the lamp and unveil its astral illumination upon the walls of the forgotten. Gather there with your companion, and we shall speak again once our prayers have been offered. Okay. Lots of talking, very much out of breath.
O stewards of the Ondo, we offer up our light in answer.
That was close. That was close.
That crystal you showed the artisan.
Yes. That was Rendere's.
Was it? Did it belong to one of my friends?
Yes. That you were always watching. Yeah, exactly.
I tried to give you a measure of privacy. No one wants a spirit looking over their shoulder every moment of the day.
But I thought that's what you were doing, huh?
So tell me, if you would, how did you come across that crystal?
From, you know, DPS stuff. You know, it happens.
Oh, it was Render raised then.
Yes.
Strange that I should learn such things now, after they're long gone. They were fine friends, every one of them.
I'd hope so. There weren't, why keep them
I
around?
didn't expect death to teach me so much. About them, about Seto, about you, about the hope that hides at the heart of this world. I've never been one for idle chit-chat, but if by some miracle I could see them all again, I doubt I would ever stop talking.
Aw. Oh, Ardbert.
I'm grateful I got to bend your ear at least. And just for that, I reckon I'll stick with you. To the very end.
Oh, Ardbert.
Apologies, we were a little late to the gathering.
Hello.
It seems we succeeded in gaining their trust.
Yes.
The delay wasn't exactly welcome, but at least our many hands made light work. And they seemed especially impressed with your contribution. Our hero indeed.
Y'shtola was telling us those structures may date back to the age of the Ascians.
It's true.
An Ascian homeland. Despite his many protestations, I never quite believed Emmett Selk was telling the truth.
Nor I. But there is no denying the evidence before our eyes. Clearly this was once a great city. A home they would see restored, no matter how many tens of thousands of years it takes.
It's a hollow dream when you think about it. Even if they manage to rejoin all the worlds, they'll never bring back the ones who were lost. But would I have done any different?
How are you feeling?
Like I'm gonna die at any moment. Yep. Gonna die. Yep. Definitely dying. Oh. Fish people.
You have completed your devotions?
Yes. To the honored ancients have we offered up our prayers and our gratitude.
Give me a quick
You
second.
too have our thanks.
I'm gonna open the window really quick. Give me a quick second. It's getting a bit stuffy in here. Now that the sun is fully gone, hopefully they can get some cool breeze coming through.
Might we trouble thee then to tell us more of the illuminated land of which thou didst lately speak?
Yes.
To the west of here lies a great trench. Some days ago, a light appeared in that endless darkness.
Yes.
Curious, we ventured closer and discovered in the depths an entire city. The buildings we spied were akin to our own everlasting abodes, impossibly so. We understood at once the ancients had risen, there could be no doubt. Taken with terror, we retreated to the cups, and I decreed that none should enter the trench until such time as we received a sign.
Makes sense.
Might it still be possible to reach this city of the ancients?
With no water to drown you, a finless one could now travel there. Yes. I am convinced you are the sign for which we have been waiting. My people will show you the way.
Good, good, good.
Shall we?
Yes, we shall. Yes. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna make this headpiece invisible, though. I don't like it much. There we go. I think it just looks better this way, in my opinion.
The chieftain had bidden me guide your steps to the illuminated land. Come this way, the way lies downwards. Follow a path of coral and rock and join their comrades below. I will not like this anymore. Let's see.
Oh, there we go. We're gonna die. We're fine. Okay. Continue. Let's hope we don't get attacked by anything. Or we will die. Nopulus.
All you are gathered, then I shall describe the path you must take. Enter the cavern below and follow the wall down, down and down. Once at the bottom, find a passage to the northwest. Then continue west and west and west. The way is not simple. Keep your friends within shouting distance and do not stray into the deep. Just before you, the journey's end, you will find a Caliban Gap. A barrier, we have placed it at its mouth. Obscure will fade once you should raise a hand towards it. We have made it so.
It's like an explanation. Thank you for your guidance. No, no! Oh, right, this deeper we go. Motherfucker! It's had to put the NPCs next to a fucking enemy. God damn it. I go through all the dialogue all over again just because this enemy smacked me. This thing is dying. Yeah, die. Into the depths. Literally all I had to do is wait for the NPCs to walk away and we would have been fine. Gosh darn it, dude. Sacred! Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Our guide bids us travel to the cavern floor and thence to the west. Yet 'twould seem these twisting tunnels defy such simple instructions. Rather they rely on direction alone. I suggest we scout with care and relay the path ahead to those who come behind. We keep on going. We just keep on keeping on. Alright, is there any new plus quests? No. Still no new plus quests, meaning that, who knows when we'll be able to fly here. Yeah, so let's go talk to Alpha now over there. I see him. Yes. Ah, Bella, you have a choice of 2 routes from here. You can either take the long way to the south along the rocks or skip along this coral branch as Alze has done. I, for one, shall be following my sister's example. Okay. We're gonna take this way. This way is quicker. Oh, we're running across this. Well, other than that, what's the next thing we get attack-wise? That's level 90. 84. We get enhance Subame Gashi. Gashi, which is okay. We get multiple uses of it. Okay. And then we also get Way of the Samurai 2, which increases damage of our attacks. Very nice. So we get damage increase, and we get multiple uses of our double attack. Very nice. There you are. Come on. I think I've found a tunnel which we were looking for. Yeah, it's just right over there. I've seen it. I've already seen it before because I was venturing over here. It's over yonder. One the game would let me go. There we go. Invisible walls are a bitch. Yeah, there it is. Alize. Here, this must be the barrier the Ondo spoke of. Well, that was rather more arduous than expected. I feel a sudden rush of gratitude for the smooth roads our ancestors cut through the wilderness. Yeah, true though. It was a treacherous path indeed. Now I believe one of us needs to raise a hand to manage this next obstacle. Bella, I'd like you to do the honors. Easy. Oh. Oh. Easy. Just gone just like that. I suppose we should head in. Let's do it. Like as not, this tunnel will be just as perilous as the road we just walked to get here. Let's all stay aware of our surroundings, shall we? Let's do it. And off we go to the west. Urchin fish. We go farther west now and see the things we want to see. Invisible walls are gonna kill me someday. Directly south of here is where it is. Alize, Alize. Ooh. I saw a big city.
By the gods.
Is it a big city? I saw a big city. Oh, dude, is that Rapture? BioShock? That's just Rapture from BioShock, okay? Where are the strippers? Where are the drug users? It's just Rapture.
When the Ondo spoke of a city, I did not think they meant an actual city.
Then we are seeing the same view.
Yes.
The remnants in the Ondo settlement were solid material structures. But these... Everything here pulses with ether. 'Tis an enchantment on a monumental scale.
I'm just gonna talk to Alize next. No, talk to Yoshola. Bella, did you note the style of the architecture? 'Tis the same used for the remnants of the cups in the mural painted towers. Closely, Emmett Selk has not simply reclaimed these ruins; he's layered the semblance of an entire city upon them. Cause the magnitude of his artifice is staggering. But it pains me to admit we did not fully understand the feats of which an old world Ashen is capable. We'll take Battle Dance. What's done? I want to go find this Aether Current real quick. It's very close. It's just south, just a little bit south. Right there it is. It's just Rapture, you know? Just Rapture from BioShock, yeah. I want to look down. It looks like nothing, so I wanted to see downward. Is there actually anything down there? Oh yeah, no, that goes into the abyss. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, that's the abyss right there. That's the abyss right there. End of the world. It's illuminating, yes, but we have to start somewhere. When we have a closer look at the tower to the southeast. Might be able to reach it from the edge of the trench. True. Right over there. An entire city to play with. Oh, there's also a Aether right here. Ooh. This place is fucking it goes on forever. Look at that. It goes on forever. Holy shit on a brick. Investigating. Look at the size of those doors. Now I know how pixies must feel. Oh. Welcome, Bella Astera. Bella Astera recognized. Welcome to the city of Amarat. Will you be riding the lift? What? The building just welcome you? Perhaps it is not so passing strange. Did Emmett Selk not invite Bella to visit his abode? That's true. It's plain that coming was expected. And where was this lift taking us? The lift services every level of Accor Heights, but is presently configured to convey passengers directly to the ground floor. Well, there you have it. In the absence of some new 100 yalms of rope, we have little course but to accept this offer. With the emphasis of we, I'm not about to let you walk into that place alone. Let's do it then. I wish to ride the lift. As you wish, the lift will arrive shortly. Oh, hey. Next stop, ground floor facilities including the Bureau of Administrator, the Bureau of Architect, and the Capitol. Okay. Well, we've made it down to the ground floor. This place is massive. Holy shit. Only at the distance that you start to realize how big the buildings truly are. Did the voice call the city Amarat? Look over there. A figure. A dark, disguised figure. Is that a person? Oh no, my mistake. It's just a giant. It doesn't seem to have noticed us yet. Trying to know, as a resident of this place may have much more to tell us. I say we make the first move. Alpha, you can't just... Oh. Peacock face. Excuse my boldness, but might I ask you a few questions? Oh yeah, he's big. He's a big boy. Oh, what adorable costumes. Are you children all on an excursion? This district has much to teach you. How odd. It's like no language I've ever heard, and yet I understood every word. Says he understood us. And which district is this exactly? You must be lost, poor things. Yes. You stand in the Polylirate district, wherein lie the institutions most vital to the management of our star. Interesting. Can you tell us where to find Emmett Shelk? Yes. I see. You've come to marvel at the workings of the conviction of 14. Hardly surprising, I suppose. The whole world holds its breath as the final days draw near, and our brightest minds race to implement their plans. Thus, you must understand that gaining an audience at this time will be next to impossible. Hurry home now before our families begin to worry. Do you need me to walk you back? No, thank you. We'll be fine. Very well. Take care, little ones. Bye, giant person. Well, they were nice. What's that all about? To my eyes, these people appear as arcane entities. I suspect Emmett Selk wove them from aether, much as he reconstructed the rest of the city. Final days. Such words well befit the oblivion described to us by our ashen friend. A catastrophe of unprecedented scale, which did set in motion the summoning of the Zodiac, and thence Heidelin herself. But that happened centuries and centuries ago, didn't it? That man spoke as if they were rushing to avert a disaster here and now. Unless, for these people, the distant past is here and now. I believe thou hast the right of it, Master Alphanau. This ethereal Amarat and its residents appear to be phantoms of a different age. Emmett Selk has resurrected a memory, a moment in time which before the star was sundered. Ah, makes sense. So we find ourselves in a long destroyed city, inhabited by a long departed and unusual situation, to be sure. But at least we're able to parley with these ancients. In fact, they seem downright eager to chat. I say we use this to our advantage. split up, strike up some conversations, and see if we can't learn the location of our quarry. And while we're at it, it wouldn't hurt to wheedle out a few more details regarding the convocation of the 14 and their impeding disaster. True, though. Mingle, then. Let us meet back here when our jaws start aching. Bum ba da da. Let me see if I can grab the aetheryte if possible, real quick. Actually, I'll do these ones first so I don't have to run all the way back. This one. I'll leave that one at the end. Get the aetheryte and then come back. That's what I'll do. Even on mount, I'm still smaller compared to these guys. Hello. Hello, tall person. Twould seem the hall is a host to most precocious visitor this day. And what, pray tell, shall the subject of our discussion, young one? Train. So just so you guys know, how our mic is set up is that it has an open and close. So when our voice is close to it, it opens, and when there's nothing near it, it closes. The train picks up a little bit, but if we talk, the reason we have to stay silent is because if we open the mic, it'll just be non-stop train noises. So we have to stay quiet until the train passes still. The convocation and their handling of the incoming peril. Only natural that you should have questions. Shall we begin with the members of themselves? As all know, the 14 are the wisest and most puissant among us. They are the stewards of order, responsible for decisions which keep the star turning season after season. Be it the speaker, La Habrea. Ugh. The emissary, Elidibus. Ugh. Each seat is occupied by an elected sage of surpassing intellect. Logriff, Mitron, and Selk. The individual titles have, as a gesture of respect and a matter of tradition, become synonymous with their incumbents. This is the great. Thus it is with great incredulity that I greet this recent rumor with that a seat in the conviction is soon to be left vacant. If proven true, 'twould be an unprecedented development, a testament to the immense pressure under which our saviors are toiling. In any event, I, for one, am confident they shall deliver our star unto salvation. Sorry if I'm fumbling over my words a lot. I've just non-stop talking for the past 4 hours. My throat is starting to ache, and I need water. But I will take a small break after I finish this part. At least until we get to this point over here. You. Good gracious, child. Where's your family? You should not be alone at a time like this. Run along home quickly now. Have you not heard yet? Though yet confined to the lands across the sea, terrible phenomena afflicts our star. They call it the final days. They said it starts suddenly, a cacophonous keening from beneath the earth. The sound distorts all living things within earshot and wrests from us control of our creation magics. Once that happens, all is lost. Fear, pain, despair, every dread impulse is siphoned from our minds and given substance. Eternal fall of fiery rain, an incessant spawning of nightmarish beasts. None can point to the source of the phenomenon. It is as if the star itself has fallen ill, as if an inimical to life now festers and spreads. It's only a matter of time until Armorat, too, resounds to that discordant squall. You should stay with your loved ones, child. Stay with them. I'll go to that in a second. And go over here first and get this. I see it in the distance. Actually, I think we're gonna be heading over there anyways. We'll just do this one really quick. Pragmatic person. An audience with Emmett Selk? I'm afraid you have the wrong office, little one, and besides, he will be far too busy to field the questions of curious children. Surely you have been told of the looming catastrophe. Every source available to the convocation must be spent upon ensuring our world survives. They have yet to make an official announcement, but it is said that the 14 are moving forward with a plan of scarce, credible, proportions, one which promises to grant will to the star, its very star itself. Well, they will evoke our mightiest spells of creation to birth an entity all-encompassing magnificence, and then they will rewrite the laws of existence. The huge undertaking, and it must be compelled ere the corruption spreads this far. Thus I say to you again, do not hold out hope for an audience. I'm going to run all the way back. Run all the way back. This place is just so massive. Running back is tedious. Dun. I'll for now. Well, if they're not certain before than I am now, the people of this city believe they face the end of the world. I cannot imagine what purpose compelled Emmett Selk to recreate this ancient Amarat. And yet, I fancy I hear his words to us echoing throughout this ocean trench. He would have his story known. I want to go with piety. Oh, there are plus quests around. Oh, all the plus quests. First goal: pick up all these quests. Huh? Do all these quests. These plus quests, and then go to the main story again. There's all the plus quests we're missing. What is that? Ooh, lightning cluster. Must I say, little one, those garments you're wearing, they are your own original concepts, I take it? Sure they must be, given their rather singular flamboyance. I would never dream of stifling a fledgling creator's creativity, but to parade about in your cultivated individuality is hardly praiseworthy. At Amaratian, an Amaratian of character shares their creations with the community. They do not hoard them for their use alone. Delight in disparity is a mark of the more morally deficient. Disparity engenders feelings of want and resentment, which degrade the bonds of fellowship. Thus do we encourage creators to share and share alike. As we risk kindling the embers of covetousness and violence that ever smolder in the hearts of all. Therefore I must implore you, little one, to cast aside your original trappings and don the communal robes, that you might acquit yourself as an equal among many. In doing so, you will be offered greater respect and authority, and autonomy. Worry not, for this will be a simple affair. I recall seeing a gentle soul outside the hall of rhetoric. Carrying robes perfectly suited for one of your diminutive stature. I'm sure they'll be glad to share their wealth with you. But do hurry, little one. The eyes of the collective are ever watching and weighing your worth. Let's go this way. Luckily, the next quest is here, so we can just pick these up. Gentle Emiratian. Oh, aren't you looking rather smart this evening? What can I do for you, little one? I want clothes. Give me free clothes. Robes to serve in lieu of your ensemble. Ah, how prudent. Alas, I have nothing I can offer you at this present time. The ones your associate saw me wearing earlier were a failed experiment. I never intended to make them so small, so I disposed of them shortly thereafter. A failed experiment? What do you mean? By your bemused expression, I gather you find it odd that your elders can fail in so simple an application of creation magics. It is more common than you might realize, little one. In this instance, a gaggle of children was passing by as I held the image of the robes in my mind's eye. Simply becoming aware of their presence was the form influenced and the final product changed. All things considered, I could have been worse. Just the other day, I was attempting to conceive a white-haired lion, when all of a sudden this exquisite eagle alighted and on the nearby railing, giving me quite the shock, dramatically altering my initial concept. Yes, indeed, it was most unexpected development, but not altogether an unwelcome one. Great strides are often born from unexpected impetuses, but even inspiration has its limits. For all the wonders of these we have wrought, I do wonder if there will come a time when we have fully explored the potential of our powers. And there is truly nothing left unmade, and only irritation and imitation and stagnation remain. But such esoteric matters need not concern you, little one. For now, I would encourage you to embrace your creativity and work your magic without fear of failure. Nevertheless, it would still be in your best interest to don the appropriate robes to avoid excess scrutiny. Why don't you go to the Bureau of Architect and request the appropriate concept so you fashion one yourself? Okay, that's where we have to go over there. First, we're gonna pick this quest up over here. Debate and discourse. Greetings, little one, coming to the debate, and at so young of an age. How wonderful. Shall we retire to the benches and settle on the topic? Oh, my apologies for jumping to conclusions. My friends are not quite as fond of the Hall of Rhetoric as I am, so I have a habit of chatting up my potential conversation partners. So if you are not here to debate, I must presume you are here to learn about the mysterious and esoteric going-ons here. It would be my pleasure to act as your tutor in these matters if you're willing to indulge me. Hall of Rhetoric, as its name indicates, a place where citizens may freely gather to discuss and debate all manners of topics. This central forum is ideal for open discourse, but smaller rooms are available for those desiring more intimate conversations. Oh, and there's a wealth of reading material concerning the rhetoric techniques and history penned by the greatest minds on offer as well, should you wish to refine your techniques through self-study. My mind, however, rhetoric is a living, breathing thing that is best experienced in the moment of conception and execution. Perhaps a demonstration would be best served to further your education. Saw a contemporary of mine engage in a lively debate earlier, just outside the hall. Go and see if you are still there. If they are still there, and issue to them my personal invitation to a friendly battle of wits. Okay. And that's right here. So luckily, we can go pick this quest up and do it right now. You! Amaratian Firebrand, you! But this is precisely my point. That obsession with the so-called mandate to approve only the most beneficial concepts for wider distribution, mind the ridiculous subjectivity of their criteria, has led the Bureau of Architects astray from their original purpose. Have you business with me, child? Regardless, I'm in the middle of a heated discussion with my partner. Come back later. No. No. My position has nothing to do with my intrinsic value of unique identity and whether or not it is retained. Rather, I posit that the reproductions of a given concept are inherently imperfect, and thus they themselves unique, albeit in minor but significant degrees, and most importantly, this variance is not to be condemned, but celebrated. Better than to strive in vain for an impossible standard that, even if met, would leave a lesser for lack of diversity. Amaratines appear to be engrossed in their debate, utterly deaf to you and your pleas for attention. Try again. My, aren't you a stubborn little bugger? It's strangely endearing, I must admit, but we have all the time in the world. Why are you not insistent that I speak with you this very instant? Ah, you are acquainted with that chatterbox. I suppose I do owe them a debate or two. Now is a good one, any occasion as this is as good an occasion as any. So be it. So be it, so be it. I'm back into this building. Ah, see, you found my friend. Thank you, little one. Without further ado, let us commence the promised debate. Air in my mouth. As a matter of what subject we shall debate today, I propose the recent calamity which has befallen our friends across the pond. What say you? A singular point of contention is, of course, whether or not Amarat should intervene on their behalf. I believe we should. The scale of the disaster which threatened that distant metropolis is of a scale heretofore unseen, and so equally considerable resources must be committed to counteracting its effects. I disagree. The scale concerns me less than the nature of the proposition itself. Who are we to unilaterally intervene in the affairs of those half a world away? Are we to be the saviors of one and all? Such arrogance may well lead to our own downfall. While I understand your concerns from a philosophical standpoint, I fear you are too quick to dismiss practical considerations out of desire to maintain an unassailable moral authority. But let us, you and I, here for the present, and offer the floor to our young student. You have heard our opening salvos in this debate concerning the fate of our neighbors across the sea. What is your opinion on the matter? To ignore the plight of those one might considerably save is not wisdom, it's indolence. You cannot save everyone. No. We gotta save. We're heroes. We gotta save the world. Indeed. The same can be said regardless of one's opinion on the morality of intervention. There is a clear and undeniable benefit to Amarat in using this situation as a rest bed for our newest creations. We might develop and refine our defenses against a potential threat to our own fair city. How readily you concede the moral high ground. Was not our young friend's point that we have an ethical obligation to aid those in need? Yet not only do you instead elect to focus on the benefit of Amarat alone, but you also deprive our distant neighbors of the agency to determine their own fate. You misunderstand me. What befits Amarot believes benefits all creation. I firmly believe for the knowledge and wisdom we stand to gain from intervention can be shared with others, empowering everyone to more effectively surmount similar trials in the future. And this goes on forever and ever and ever. There's so much talking with these side quests. Because they're all intellectuals, yes. Yes, intellectuals doing what intellectuals do. Okay. I must say, it has been far too long since I engaged in such a refreshing exchange of ideas. My colleague was equally delighted by the opportunity, you may be assured. Sim decree is a little more than an academic exercise. After all, we failed to reach a meaningful consensus. I dare say they missed the forest for the trees. Are we not more enlightened by the experience? Have we not been exposed to a greater variety of viewpoints? Is there not value in this alone? I truly believe we are blessed to be a part of a society that exalts the free exchange of ideas and that encourages active participation in the public discourse. This may have been no more than your first foray in the exciting world of rhetoric, but I sense you have the soul of a debater in you. You may well have the potential to change Amarot in ways no one else thought possible. I shall be watching your trajectory with great interest, my young friend. Oh my god. Okay. That was one of 3. I'll be honest. Oofda. Okay. On to the next one. I would be lying if I said these giant people were not exhausting to voice. Because they just talk so much. Because they're all logical beings. Okay. In here, we'll continue this quest before we grab the new one. Concept clerk. Welcome to the Bureau of Architect, little one. Are you here to request a concept for personal use? If so, what sort of concept did you have in mind? I want clothes. Ah, communal robes. That will take but a moment to prepare. But before I fill your request, I should caution you. Pardon me for asking, but your creative potential is, relatively low, is it not? We are trained to assess these things, and I feel you do not possess the ability to express this concept in physical form. It's almost as though you completely lack it, though that can't be possible. But regardless of the reason, you needn't worry. We have special tools that may be used to address this very eventuality. I'll furnish you with an etheric robe you can use to restrain one of the misbegotten cubuses that congregate in the plaza north of the Academia and Anider. You will need to weaken your quarry before you can reliably bind them, but once you have, you can repurpose their energies to create your own robes. Okay. I have a quest. Go over here, kill something. Now we have this quest. Responsible creation. Greetings and welcome to the Bureau of Architect. Are you in need of assistance? It would be my pleasure to answer any questions you might have. To your left is a counter where you may submit registrations for new creations. To your right will be find the counter where you may requisition concepts on file. Am I correct in assuming you are not familiar with the services we provide? I see. More detailed explanation is in order then. You understand that by harnessing the power of creation, we can give physical form to all manners of concepts, yes? Yes, I got that from other people saying it. Picture a bouquet of fresh, fragrant flowers, all the colors of the rainbow. Now picture those self-same flowers formed of delicate crystal, possibly fragile and radiating hues beyond the visual spectrum. Every day our people push the boundaries of imagination to conceive new and striking designs like these. There are limits to what a single individual can shape their abilities alone. Those who harbor greater ambitions may offer their concepts to others here, that they might, with the strength of many, accomplish what one cannot. All concepts are approved for wider distribution, of course. Dangerous submersive creations pose a risk to everyone, and so it's not only after a comprehensive evaluation, after a concept is judged to further the greater good, that we permit it to be shared with the community. You understand, little one? Yes, I honestly do. Essentially, creativity is under lock and key. You can create shit, but to actually have it created and you not get in trouble for it, you have to get it approved by the government. And if it's common, if it's good enough to be used commonly for everyone, it's good enough to make. You're here. I think you might benefit from conversing with some of the other currently availing themselves of our services. You should go and speak with some of the citizens waiting for the registration to be processed. Much as I'd like to believe my explanation was more than sufficient, I expect that you may gain greater insight in this way. Okay. Oh. Thancred's wife, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today? Kindly Emera 99999. Hello, giant one. Hello, little one. So rare to see one of your size roaming around here. Come to learn about the Bureau, are we? I'm here today to register a new creature, boneless and with semi-translucent skin. It drifts through the air like a dancer in the summer breeze. Its tentacles trailing behind. It utilizes gas bladders to propel itself from place to place, you see. I'll admit it's not the most elegant of designs. I would not shed a tear if it were rejected, quite frankly. What can I say? I take pleasure in convincing unorthodox designs. Being like you shouldn't take after me, though. If you're looking to pick up a few tips, you should probably ask someone else. Ah, is that my number they just called? If you'll excuse me. Okay. You, passionate. Passionate one. Give me your wisdom. Are you a child I saw speaking with the attendant earlier? I thought so. So young and already eager to learn about concepts and creations. That curiosity will serve you well, little one. I've been credited with a few popular concepts, I'm proud to say. I'm hoping that my latest will equally be well received. Autonomous figures. I say my latest, yet really it's the product of many others' efforts, individuals' insights. But such is the case for every masterwork, I reckon. Autonomy, notwithstanding, these creations know no fear. They are wholly devoid of emotion, will without hesitation or resistance engage in any dangerous activity, even if death is assured. There's a beauty in that, I think, and I hope that our officials do so as well. I tell you, there is nothing more nerve-wracking and thrilling than the waiting period before you receive the result. I love it, and I hate it equally measured. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about it. If you're still keen to learn more, why not pester that word over yonder? Come to think of it, I think their particular creation was designed to appeal to children. Who? This one? You! You there, an inspiring creator come to learn about the Bureau and its inner workings, I trust. It's all well and good, but since you're here, perhaps you can help me with a little something. I've been refining a concept of mine for some time now. Adorable little creatures designed to be the perfect plaything for any young citizen. I'm still terribly unsure if it's ready to be submitted for approval. I'm hoping you might first put it through the paces and tell me what you think. Your honest opinion. I have a flattery from you, young lady. This matrix will allow you to summon my creations, but don't use it here. Take it outside first. Don't be afraid to play rough. It's all part of the fun. He'd make monsters. Did he make a monster in a box? Like, what did he do? What did he do, dude? Did a monster in a box? Let's go over here. We'll go over here first. We'll eventually have to go over here and do this one, which we'll do after done with this quest. Pretty sure you just made a monster in a box. For children. Okay, where's Vu? He made monstrous slimes that want to kill me. Good to know. He made things that want to kill me. This does not seem like a child's toy, I'm gonna be honest. Doesn't feel like a child's toy, at least. It hurts. Yes, yes, this is no good. No good indeed. I would not approve of this to any child. Quite bull honky, if I do say so myself. Yes, yes, yes. My goodness. How did you find my lovelies? Were they delightful and engaging as I hoped? Tell me everything. Spare no detail. They tried to kill me. I say, they spouted nonsensical phrases and attacked you like mad beasts? How distressing and not what I'd liked intended. My sincerest apologies to you, little one, for the unpleasant experience. Still, from these experiences, do we grow stronger and wiser. Look forward to the day when you will try your hand at creation too. 2 down, 1 to go. 1 more. Just 1 more. 1 more, it's this one. And we run around. We'll come to this point eventually, so I'm not worried about grabbing this yet. God, flying will be very nice. Because I tell you, running around in this massive city takes a lot of time. I'm gonna get one of these low health and capture it. One of these slime boys. Because you die. There. Yeah. Yeah. Not weak enough. Poke it. Yeah. There we go. And let's head back. Let's head back to the thing and see if we can get a costume out of it.